I do believe we're live. Happy Monday live. Well, what fell out? Three of Pentacles, Two of Wands. Well, hello. Welcome to our Members Monday Live. I'm Char, host of Char Tarot, but you know that because you're a member here. You're part of the exclusive community. Every Monday, members get live stream readings. I feel like I have a really floppy piece in my hair, so if it springs up, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. So today is Members Monday. It is also New Moon Monday. Solar eclipse, the last one for like 40 plus years. Ooh, in the house, hello. All the doomsayers coming in, just being idiots. Oh no, like of course there's going to be some things that mess up. And I am of the belief that there's a lot more going on than just a solar eclipse. So, well, the people, the masses are distracted. It gives opportunity for things to happen where nobody's paying attention. Are you going to see any of the eclipse where you're at? I mean, I remember one from when I was a child. There's a lot going on around this one. Left or right ear? Those are your guides speaking to you. Okay, so when I'm going through that, when my left ear is ringing, that's my guides telling me like, hey, hey, hey. When my right ear goes, that's somebody else's guides coming in, but that's just how I understand it. That's how I have formulated it, so my knowledge aligns with that indicator. Does that make sense? Lots of people, like common people, will say, oh, somebody's talking bad about you if it's your left ear and praising you if it's your right. I don't go by that. I don't go by that. I go by like my input comes in on my left. So that's how I know it's me. My output goes out on my right. So are you also seeing like angel numbers, anything like that? I forgot to put an incense on. Anything like that coming around, feathers, mentions of ascended masters that you understand or follow? Where is that? There it is. All right. 23 or 1, 2, 3. All right. So when you're seeing your usuals, pay attention to what's going on around as well. Is your ear ringing at that time? Are you noticing any, like, just open your eyes, open your ears. Open your eyeballs, open your earballs. Seven chakra cleanse. Do-do-do-do-do. Thank you. It's brass. I'm not sure. I think maybe it's for like candles. I love this. I love incense. So I think you're supposed to put like a candle in it and have it reflect. However, I've got my little bowl of salt in here, and I put my incense. I really started putting my incense in because see all the smoke and resin that it catches? It keeps it off of my curtains and things, and then it looks really cool. But could you imagine that with like a candle in there burning and the stars like shining through? That, and it helps so that like if Jupiter or Archer, and it keeps it cleaner because incense is so messy, so dusty. All right, let's do sound bowl. I forgot I wasn't going to wear this shirt anymore because it's kind of see-through. Oops. All right, here we are. Calling on Archangel Metatron to please come in and cleanse our space today. Thank you. Let's call on Archangel Michael for a beautiful, beautiful loving bubble. Love and light. Nice safe space, thank you. I'd like to call on our guides, gods, goddesses, universal energies, and angels to come on in and allow us to give and receive messages for our highest truth and our highest good in words that are kind and understandable. Thank you. YouTube has not been giving out notifications, so hopefully, you know what? I did not share this in a post. Copy. We'll go share it in a post and we'll summon everybody in. Here we are. Hit our community tab. Live right now. Share. So I have to thank you, my friend, for the encouragement. I did go live for paid readings. I did it on TikTok. There was a contest last week. I told you about that. So I gave it a go on TikTok and it seemed to work. So I'm going to try to do it here as well. So thank you. I thought of you the whole time. I'm like, I'm doing it. It was good. I had people who were participating and, went through the things proper. So it was a good experience. I think over there, I'm less afraid of messing up. Here, I'm really afraid of messing up, and I don't know why. I think I've just put so many, into what I do here on YouTube, and I just need to open up and let that creative river flow again. Because it was so fun, and it was so good. And I mean, everybody that's here is so solid. And when I went through that really hard time last year, the year before, it was like I kind of lost track of YouTube. And then there's been a whole bunch of changes and sort of disheartening. And but getting back into it, I'm getting into the, no, it's time. It's time. One of those sort of things. Well, and plus I've switched stores, so yeah, and I need to be more aware and consistent with it, right? And consistently aware, and it's a business, and I have to treat it like that. So as much as I enjoy, I love doing my free live streams, but I also love being able to pay my bills, right? So it's at that point where it's like, okay, I've got to buckle down. It's business. So yeah, it's very, very interesting that way. And then I switched from Linktree, which I still use and I love. I switched to Stan Store, the store host, because it's enabled me to have a space where I can just hit up on my phone, do a video, and then send it off that way. I don't have to host it anywhere. I can send the platform off, or send it off the platform. And I've also noticed that I'm getting more regular bookings because of that. And I think because it looks more professional. and it's easy accessible. So then it enables me to accept like credit cards, PayPal, and Stripe versus just like an e-transfer or whatever before. So that it's things have sort of leveled up and are changing. And if I keep doing the same thing, I'm going to get the same results. But if I do something different, I'm going to get different results, right? Right? All right, now then, any questions today? Markets start for me next month. So that's exciting. Or like booked work starts for me next month, including markets. So that's exciting. I've got, the resort wants to have me back. So that's where I'm starting next month with some readings and some Reiki. So that's exciting. All right. Any questions for you? That I want to be like way more on schedule here. Crystal! It's funny you say that. Thank you. It's funny you say that because, yeah, the Lover's card reverse flipped open and over and the Queen of Pentacles came in. So eclipse season, new moon, Mercury in retrograde, that's the thing. Be aware of people coming back. Be aware of people coming back. So do they have a place there? Is it time for another lesson? Is it time to reconnect? So we do have the Lovers and the Queen of Pentacles coming in here for you. Share the love, spread it around, right? Do things that you feel good about, okay? So it may be like, yeah, somebody is coming back in your world to just sort of like give you a reminder or give you that encouragement. Ooh, girl. Next up, we've got Queen of Wands, Two of Cups. By reconnect, I mean just like getting together for coffee, saying hello, catching up on old stuff, right? Because I'm not getting the whole like lovey-dovey feeling of it, but I am getting that sort of reconnecting, and you said that. So we've got the Two of Cups coming in. Don't talk yourself out of it. And the Queen of Wands in the reverse position. And don't let them challenge your creativity. Interesting combo. Here we've got the Knight of Wands and the King of Pentacles, right? So keep in your line. Keep you in line with you of what you're doing and what's going on. King of Pentacles coming in the reverse position. Again, don't let them challenge your creativity. We have the King of Wands. Seriously. Okay. We have the King of Wands and the Two of Pentacles as well. So, good morning, Zachary. Is it time for a business mentor? Also, right? Like, so this is wild. We've got two cups. Cups is communication and partnerships. We have two kings, which I feel like is being influential, and yet at the same time, there is a little bit of information to take from that. We have two queens. Okay, so I feel like it's really challenging you to step into your whole being, to be like, yeah, that's a really good idea. This is how we're going to use it, rather than that's a good idea. Hi, Starla. I'm going to put you in at number 4 here. So we got Huyen, Crystal, Zachary, and Starla. Happy eclipse. So I feel like you're going to have these business ideas coming to you, but rather than implementing them that exact way, that kingly way, we're going to transpose it into what works for you. The Knight isn't here to help with that. As soon as I said transpose, move that into a way that works for you. Ooh, does that make some sense? Lots of court cards. Felicia. Number 5. All right, I've got gateway of activation here. Sirius star blessings. Yes, proceed, be seen, and push through. This is a time of pushing through. Ooh. Find the star Sirius, S-I-R-I-U-S. The message that comes with this gateway is a giant yes. It brings the energy of wishing on a star and seeing that wish come true. This is a time for you to move forward with any projects or ideas that you have felt called to carry out. There is an energy of positivity, abundance, and excitement surrounding you at this time. Whatever dreams you've been revisiting recently aren't dreams, but premonitions. Ooh. Know that whatever you're connecting with on the inside is soon to be something you'll be experiencing in the physical. So think about what you desire instead of what you fear. See yourself celebrating as if your wildest dreams have come true. And as you do so, you'll be creating the perfect energy for them to manifest in your world. Our grief to gratitude card is sometimes we can't explain it. So maybe it's not something to understand, but just to know. Have the cry, have the moment, and then allow it to move along. That's pretty wild. Thank you. Yeah, so just know. Knowing is a big thing, right? We don't always have to understand it. And sometimes the universe will challenge us to just let it be knowing. We just know. Thank you for your inspiration and advice. All right. See what the eclipse day brings for you. It's new moon. New moon. So not only is it dark moon, but we have the dark moon darkening the sun. Ooh. All right. Much love to you. Crystal in the house. Give you a quickie. Anybody have questions? Go ahead and ask them today. Monday, eclipse day. Ooh. All right, Crystal. I'm pulling cards. I'm pulling cards. Pulling. Jesus. Girl. Fine. All right, there's a lot being thrown at you right now. However, a lot of cycles are coming to conclusion. Like, clean it off, polish it up. All right. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You guys, we're getting like whammied with double numbers because there's significant things happening in our worlds. All right, so Crystal, we're starting off with the death card reverse, which means like these huge cycles, these huge cycles are coming to conclusion, right? Wow. Where the concept of death is looking juicy and informative. Like, I don't know why it's coming through this way, The concept of death is looking juicy and informative, not in the way of, oh my God, my physical body is dying, but in the way of the death of the ego, the freedom that comes from that, in the way of the death of cycles, patterns, habits, and behaviors, where we're feeling the freedom from that. And man, this is a juicy death cycle. Sorry. We have 2 4s coming in. So we're bringing safety and relief from problems. We have this rest time, like what is being unpacked right now? What dreams are being realized in those moments where, like, if you've actually taken a moment to stop, this inspiration is coming. The clarity is here. The energy is here. The decisiveness is here. It's like bam, bam, bam. All that's unpacked and here we fucking go. Let's go. Hold on. Woohoo! Woohoo! Canada's Wonderland. Here we are. Big roller coaster time, right? 7 of Swords in the reverse position. Releasing that which isn't yours. Releasing that which isn't yours. So expect this next little bit to be like you're in the front seat of that super coaster at P&E, at the big old wooded P&E, or like Canada's Wonderland. Yeah, like it's that big roller coaster, like, woof, okay, that's what happens. I am present. Light body activation and accessing the divine within. Yeah, no more of this poopy ass pants. Yes. That's what that is. 10 of Wands getting rid of that, and the Empress coming in. Yes, baby girl. Yes. Don't like it, then change it. What's the next step? Don't want to feel this way anymore, so I am going to honor the feeling, ask why it's there, and make the little changes necessary. Look at that light body in the middle of that. I am is root chakra. Root is what's going on right now on the 8th day of the 4th month. Holy shit, girl. I am safe. I am loved. Every positive affirmation that way that you tell yourself, enhance it. Look at my TikTok today. I did a duet with a big famous person. Place your hands on your heart and belly and say, I call forth from the core of my being the mighty I am presence. Great universal cosmonaut, star being, star power. Thank you for standing at the forefront of my heart and mind. Thank you for leading the way with your divine intelligence. You're experiencing a great shift, right? So yeah. Things are more possible than they ever were before. I might actually save this card and do a little YouTube short on this one. Just as a reminder, because we are in the 8th. And I'm doing studies into the Divine 8. And it's infinity. It's infinite. So I'm getting the tingles. Yeah, 4 plus 4 there as well. Death card is 13. 3 plus 1 equals 4. Do you want to hear something wild? 4s follow me around. And Jeremy did some studies, and it turns out that my name, Char, is the word for 4 in another language. I can't remember what he said. And I'm like, that is crazy awesome. All right, Crystal, there's your reading today. There's your reading today. Zachary. All right, Zach, we've got you up here. By the way, I told you so about the school thing. Shit. Crystal. was so profound too. Rewind a bit. Ah, All right, here we are. Yeah, see, and it's not only that though, it's the juiciness of it. And I think like you and I have the same thoughts that way. I'm comfortable with my own death. Like I've thought about it enough times. I'm cool. I'm good with it. I even look forward to it, but I know I have work to do here first. But when you take on that concept and you have that zero fear of death, you have that zero fear of death, it gets juicy. It gets enticing. It gets good. It gets expansive. It gets more understanding. It gets grounded. It gets uprooted. It gets to a divine connection. It gets to that divine connection where it's like, oh, wait, oh, snap, we're having an epiphany. It gets to that connection where as humans, because we put limitations on ourselves, we put limitations on how we access the afterlife, even though we're accessing the energetic cosmos, the energetic consciousness, right? So when we put that limitation on ourselves as human beings, saying that we have to be dead, physically human body, in order to reach that divine consciousness, that's a huge limitation. So as with me right now, also having this like breakthrough moment, sharing it with you, you're going to have that dirty push through moment of that limitation. It's juicy. That's what they mean by it's juicy. Okay, the tidbits of information, the connected feeling, the feeling of encompassing love from the universe. It's very juicy. And when we break through that limiting barrier of what death is and how we connect to beyond death, because we don't have to die to have that connection. It's just a rule that humans put on themselves. Holy fuck. You could eat a cigarette after that. Whew. All right. Does it make sense? Yeah. So when I talk about death looking juicy, all right, Zachary, let's get you read. You need a cigarette after that one. Ooh. And I'm like, I gotta go meditate. Bye. All right, here we are, my friend. Let's see what we got. Oh. I love my meditations. It is so visual. I feel like I'm faking it. And I'm like, nope, it's just taking a lot of practice to get here. Oh, well then, what are these two doing here? Oh, you called it out of me. Here we are. You totally called it out of me. Oh, yeah. Okay, so these two literally, they flipped around. If you slow-mo that, it flipped around and they plopped themselves out together. So we have the Ace of Swords, Five of Swords that came up. This is like the first card, the Five of Swords. So in order for this conflict to die down, it's about making that decision and then going for it. It's about making that decision and going for it. You do have another climb ahead of you, but this is leading to your laurels. This is where your inherited, your DNA, your cosmic connection comes to play. We've got the wise oaks, the acorn, and the wise oak leaf down here at the bottom. And we've got the cheese over here. And the cheese stands alone. Do what you need to do. Do what your soul is calling you to do. All right, Nine of Pentacles in the High Priestess in the reverse position, but that's coming around. It's like you've done so many great things in your life so far, right? You have so much knowledge base under your belt. I was going to say under your skin. However, I've got two twos coming in here, so talk yourself into it. Okay. Don't feel like that's all for nothing, because that has contributed so much. You've had lessons in those steps that you've needed to learn up until this point. You've had the freaking privilege and opportunity of following your passions, furthering your education, contributing to communities. And now you're in a position of ultimate decisions, right? You're on your way to ultimate life, which is so many people strive to get there. Okay, so twos, we're looking at decisions, we're looking at juggling, we're looking at taking down those defenses, right? Don't defend your decisions to yourself so much. Reaffirm your decisions to yourself, right? How are we communicating this to ourselves? How are we talking ourselves through this? Yeah, there's juggling with that Two of Pentacles coming in, but in the long haul, you're nailing it, right? So with this, you're deserving, you're knowledgeable, you're understanding, you are a quick learner, you're passionate about what you do. And so take down those defenses, right? Like, you're not 16 anymore. You're making your dreams come true, and every single one of them. Following your heart, my friend. While it may not seem like the thing right now because you are moving away from so much, it is going to calm down that chaos. It is going to lead to those victorious feelings, that absolute following your heart and being solid to what it is that you're wanting. And you're going to rediscover that different passion coming through. And yeah, there's going to be pangs of longing for what you have done, because it's all so different and yet also connected. Yeah. Oh, here we are. Easy messages. Every life ends in death. It's the absolute one thing we have in common as humans. We're born, we live, we die. Speaking about death, right? And I love that, like, there's so many of us here that are not afraid of it. It's an experience. It's like, that's where we're at. Holy shit! All right, yeah. What now? Hathor light codes. It's your gateway of activation is what I've chosen for you guys today, because we are in a gateway of light activation, literally. Hathor light codes. Light immersion, full system upgrade, and the power recall. Have you seen that face before? Oh, weird. I, for some reason, even have this page like dog-eared off. It's the only... Yeah, that's wild. Okay. Hathor, also known as Het Heru, which means House of Horus. I got the chills. I got the fucking chills. I'm going to read this all to you, so be patient. Hathor, also known as Het Heru. Talk about coming full circle, Ra's Revolution. Oh, as it jumped out of my hand. Did you see that? I don't even need to tell you more, do I? Is an Egyptian cow and solar goddess associated with the sky and fertility. Worship of this enigmatic figure goes all the way back to the 3rd millennium BCE. Hathor is easily recognized in Egyptian art, for she often wears a sun disk on her head that is held in place by two horns. Oh, there we go. Relating to the cow, sacred symbol of motherhood. She is the divine consort of the hawk-ready deity Horus, allowing her to bridge this world and the cosmic realms, and bring in the infinite light of the sun. This Gateway Hathor is the figurehead of an intergalactic race of beings called the Hathors. It is a good chance that the ancient Egyptians were in touch with this divine race, as evidenced by the many Hathor pillars at the temple of Dendera. The Hathors appear as elongated pillars of infinite light, illustrating their capacity to bridge heaven and earth. I've actually seen those pillars. That's wild. Their divine mission is to activate light upon earth, interlinked with both the energy of the central sun and Venus. They bestow solar light blessings and ignite the energy of unconditional love within. When you receive this light card, know that they are ushering in great blessings. Visualize a pillar of light descending from the heart of the midnight sky and bathing your body in infinite light. Chant or call, Hathor, 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 to draw the Hathorian energy inward towards you. If there is an aspect of your life that needs light, think of it now. This is a light immersion. You are experiencing a full system upgrade. The infinite solar light of the Hathors is surrounding you right now. This is a time of expansion and excitement. You are filled with unlimited potential, and the gifts that were once in darkness are now being brought into the light. The parts of yourself that were once hidden are now being seen. Life is restored. If you've been experiencing sluggishness or tiredness, this is now being washed away. Something ancient has awakened within, and you are remembering why you are here. Welcome home to your light. On this solar eclipse, on this new moon, in the time of darkness, you are the beacon of light. I got the goosebumps, Zach, because it's like it's come full circle, and we do have every life ends in death. Like every cycle ends, right? And a new beginning, dude. I'm proud of you. I also feel like there's going to be a tweak on the Cosmic Coven YouTube channel. And you, me too. Guess who's getting new videos set up for next week? Xoxox is back again. It's been like a full year since I've done anything there. So yeah, high five us. That's the one. Yeah, it's time. I'm going with a little bit of a different feel to it. I'm going to be doing spring flowers. Like I'm doing informative playlists now. So doing a playlist of spring flowers for icing. And then maybe I'm going to do a gravies playlist, like bring home cooking, teaching what I'm learning in that aspect. And it's going to be just honed into kitchen stuff. Because it turns out, if you look into human design, I'm a generator, but my happy place is kitchens. My digestion is open, which means that I love food. I can eat food anytime, anywhere, as long as it's in alignment with me. And so when I realized that, I'm like, I actually really miss the kitchen. I miss being in the kitchen environment industrially, like commercially. I miss being in my kitchen in that level. And when I started really thinking about that, I'm like, do I have time to do this? My soul was like, yeah. So yeah, that's very exciting. Sounds like hubby's home for lunch. And my thing with it before was like, when I first started doing it here, I gained so much weight from eating everything that I was creating. So if I just go into how to do things, it's not doing the full creations, but breaking it down on how to do the stuff. All right, Starla. Tulips are your fave. All right, tulips are actually really easy to make, so tulips are on there. What color tulips? Actually, you can do a whole garden of tulips. They're beautiful. Tulips, daffodils. Yeah, me too. Oh, black tulips, so cool. I love that. All right, Starla, we're going to throw a couple of cards down for you. 40 minutes. Get this going here. Nice. Crocuses are the first to come up here, and they're our provincial flower. And they're my grandma's favorite. All right, Starla, 1, 2, 3, this is for you. Here we have the 2 of Wands has popped out. 9 of Swords, 3 of Swords. All right, my friend. Starla, Starla, Starla. Choices, 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 choices. I love the black flowers and the dark purples. Yes, yes, yes. All right, Starla, so we are moving forward. We have this little trio of swords coming in. And this allow. This is a time of moving energy, moving those feelings through. So the Knight of Swords comes through, leading the way. We've got the 9 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. So remember, with that 9 of Swords, time to brain dump it. Brain dump it all out of there. Journal it out. Do what you need to do with that piece of paper to feel better. And allow that healing to start. We have the Fool card coming in right after all those swords. So as soon as you recognize that this is being dealt with, right, and allowing that to sort of transition through, it may take a different special type of healing, right? It may take a special type of allowing for yourself. Okay, and you have these tools in your toolbox. So it's not like you're doing it from nothing. You're doing it from the tools that are in your toolbox. Okay, babe, you've got that Fool card coming right in. It's going to make this quick for you because I know you said you were at work. Felicia, you're next. All right, Starla, your Gateway of Light activation card. Okay, easy messages 4 from the Grief to Gratitude. We've got use death as a motivator to live your best life. Yes, yes, yes. And then here we have Halls of the Amenti Initiation. Secrets revealed, treasured uncovered, and initiations. And that's really the feeling that I'm getting through this. There's your activation card. And that's really the feeling that I'm getting through this flush of swords right here. Okay, we also have the Page of Wands bottom of the deck. So we're looking at brighter days ahead, right? But we're using death as that motivator. We're going to live our best lives. We're going to be that. Let's see what we've got. Halls of Amenti. Imagine you are at the Great Period. Above its apex, a portal opens, drawing you in. See yourself at the center of a sacred temple. Set clear intentions to align with your higher purpose and receive a transmission of ancient wisdom. You're in a deep initiatory chamber at this time. You may feel that things are heavy and challenging, but know that a reconfiguration is happening. Oh, yeah. So that's totally what's going through right here. Confirmation. Energetically, you're going through an initiation that will allow you to go beyond the fears of the ego and transcend the limitations of the physical realm. You may not feel that light is present because you are in the middle of this phase at the moment, but know that it is present within you. You might be feeling frustrated or overwhelmed, But a lot of this anxiety is just old energies that were stored in the depths of your body being released so your vibrations can rise. Okay. See how we're going through like some pretty big changes in our collective. Yeah, the things that we've been faced with the last little bit have not been easy at all, to say the least. But as we emerge out of our winter and merge into our spring, it does become easier. Things will, start feeling lighter. Felicia, here we are. This one's for you. Do you guys see how the cards are? They never do that. They never do that. Eight of Wands came out. Girl, you got a lot going on. Got a lot going on. New things opening up, and just do not carry them forward, right? We've got the World reverse and the Ace of Wands. Sorry, Felicia, you're here. I hope you're here. We've got the World in the reverse position and the Ace of Wands coming in, right? So even though it feels like everything is upside down, there's a lot going on right now. Things are opening up. The new pathway is going to be clear. Girl, we got 2 sixes coming in. The 6 of Cups is that balancing of energy, that, taking things, awesome. Bringing things in that are good. Bringing that balance into effect, okay? We've got the 6 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. So releasing the things that are no longer needed. And it's not a race, right? So you're there. There are some things you're like, oh, I still need to heal this. I still need to do this. No, you're there. Right now it's ruminating. Man, they're being very forthright today. So the things that you're repeating over and over and over again, you're good on, right? And notice as you repeat them, is that emotional attachment still there? It's not, right? And notice how you feel differently about them, right? So you don't need to be in the habit of worrying about them anymore or having that guard up about them. You get to release that. Coming in here, we've got the Devil and the 7 of Wands. Be aware of that. Okay, so if you're finding yourself going, oh, why does this always, just be like, wait, what's my lesson here? If you're like, okay, this is what's going on, and you notice that there's no emotional attachment to it. Oh, good job. We're not going to let that emotional attachment come in. We know what we're doing. Even if we don't know what we're doing, we know what we're doing going forward. Yes, yes, yes. And that 8 popped out. We're on the 8th day today. I'm going to be talking more about it as I learn more about it, y'all. We have 2 6s coming in, so these are turning points for you. They're very big turning points, right? So that's good. Oh, here we are. The epiphany today. As humans, we like to put rules on ourselves, limitations, and stuck beliefs. Give yourself permission for it to be easier. Yeah. So we don't have to keep feeling the same thing. We don't have to keep holding on to that. We don't have to. Because I give myself permission for it to be easier. If we find ourselves getting stuck in a rut or in a hard situation, you can just say, I give myself permission for it to be easier. I give myself permission. It's amazing the type of rules, right? Akashic Records, clearing old stories, releasing past lives and freedom. Wow! Did we just not say that? Did we just not say that? Turning points, releasing that energy of stories that we tell from the past, right? Clearing up that, Scrappy! Clearing up that, wow, my mind's blown. Okay, taking what's yours and really don't fall back into that. So let's see what we've got here in the Akashic Records. And it is a time of old clearing, like absolutely. As this eclipse happens today, allow that to eclipse your past. Because it's, you know what? It's not who you are anymore. Ask your angels and guides to direct you to the energy of the Akashic Records. If you are feeling stuck or unsure, ask the records to reveal to you any essential soul lessons or information so you can fulfill your purpose during this lifetime, which you are. You totally are. You totally are. Don't allow yourself to be pulled into expecting the worst possible outcome, right? Old energy can be released from your energy body. And that's what's being called on. Ooh. Alicia, yes, 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 yes. So what a lot of us can do today during this eclipse is just be like, I eclipse into the new me. And that's all we have to say. I eclipse into the new me. I eclipse into who I am now. I eclipse into this next dimension. I eclipse into this matrix jump, however you want to look at it. I eclipse into my world fully. All right, Scrappy Doo, I'm going to read you, and then I think that is where I'm going to leave it. Yes, ma'am. And the cards just... Okay, we're gonna switch that right now. I am starting the new me. Because if you're trying, you're just thinking about it. I am starting a new me. So type that in there. Yes! High five! Yeah, baby! Like it like that! Alright, Scrappy Doo, let's give you a reading. Personal power, stepping into it! So empowering today, y'all. Yes, 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 yes. All right, Scrappy Doo. I'd ask if you have questions, but you normally don't, so I'm just going to give you a reading. The eclipse of allowing. Aww, and you're spending your waking moments with us. How special. Shitballs. Alright, girl, we're getting the power back, hey? You've got opportunities coming. They're for you. Open your damn eyeballs. Open your damn eyeballs. Okay, so justice in the reverse position and temperance in the upright. Balance is going to look different. Okay, so we're not going back to what we were trying to... Yeah, not towards this guy yet. We're not going back to what we're not trying to go back to who we were before. Okay, you guys, on this transition in life, we can never go back to who we were before. We can only make changes for who we are now and who we are in the future. Okay, so it may be unjust, but your balance, your temperance is coming. Right? So yeah, allowing yourself the rest when you need to, doing the things that you want to do, doing the things that make you feel good, you know, having time with that family and feeling good. We have 2 4s in the reverse position. So we're looking at safety and relief from problems. We're looking at having that connection going on, right? So with this being, like I said, your opportunities are yours. Open your eyeballs. But what's being unpacked right now? Limitations, beliefs, things that... unqualified beliefs that aren't true that you tell yourself. Like Spirit's just kind of going into it today. We have that Six of Pentacles in the reverse position coming in. We're looking at having that balance. Like, you're not that person anymore, so quit trying to be that person. We have the Tower card and the Emperor here in the reverse position. So there may be a little bit of turmoil within the home with figures of authority. Don't just tell them to go and stuff it. Take the pause first. Okay, so there is going to be a little bit of turmoil. The rules are definitely changing for what is going on. You're going to be getting out of your own way. And I love that this 8 came in for you today as well. You guys, there's been an 8 in every reading, I do believe. So we're looking at how does this go forward? How does the infinite flow, right? So we're really, really looking at into that. The 4s, we're bringing safety and relief from our problems. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Are you going to see any of the eclipse where you're at? It's probably too dark there. Some days the pain is so real and yet so far away in the distance. Tender moments too, right? And allow it to be in the distance. We don't always have to draw that to us. So what do we have here? We've got Crystal Skull Wisdom. I think you had this before. Clarity, divine healing, and high vibrational energy. So yeah, we're breaking away from the old rules and we're bringing in that high vibration. Do-do-do-do-do. Crystal skulls, like Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull, are said to be healing tools and wisdom keepers in the ancient civilizations of Atlantis and Lemuria. Quartz crystal is known for its capacity to amplify energy and store information. Connect. Visualize yourself being transported to the heart of the stars and ask to be connected to the crystal skull of consciousness. Take time to breathe and receive a direct transmission from the crystal beings. All aspects of your life are becoming clearer at this time. Expect to become aware of what you need to step away from to have a more focused path. Dun, 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 dun. And that is that eight of Swords. You may have felt indecisive, but now you are downloading direct guidance from the heart of Source so that you can live and express yourself in a more authentic way. Know that downloads often appear as your own inner guidance, encouraging you to move forward. The key is to recognize the calmness it brings. This is a time of clarity and connection. Crystal Skull downloads are here to bring clarification to what you have been receiving within. In order for the next phase of your journey to unfold, you must follow the information you have received. See, and I've been telling you, your guides have been talking to you for a while. Open your earballs. You know what you need to do to heal and grow. If you've been asking for a sign that the healing work you've been doing has been successful, trust that this card is the message that you've been waiting for. See, and it is bringing it back to bringing a balance in that. Yeah. Yeah. We get a partial eclipse here in Manitoba. I can't say that I'm going to be out and like watching the sun for a couple of hours. I have things to do this afternoon. Yeah, baby. All right, making some sense. Making me wag my tail. Whew. All right, my friends, this is where I leave it for you today. I smell fresh coffee downstairs, and I'm drooling over it. My belly's hungry, and I'm drooling over it. Hmm. Oh, yay! Thank you for being here. Look at that flex. Love it, love it, love it. That's like bigger than 2 years. No smoked char. Too funny. All right. That's like 2 years. Oh, my baby's 28 months old. Okay, I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing eclipse. And remember, that's not who you are anymore. Celebrate your growth, your accomplishment, and your time here on this earth today during the eclipse. You're an awesome woman too. You guys are all awesome. The women and the men that are in here, thank you. Oh man, what an adventure, wild, wild ride it's been, hey? It's a weird sound out there. All right, much love to you, my friends. Stay safe and stay alert during this eclipse season. Don't feed the fears. Don't feed the fears because we're just eclipsing into bigger, better, and brighter. I love light and gratitude. Mwah! And I'll see you guys again tomorrow for our Taroscope Tuesday. Catch up and see how everyone fared with the eclipse. You hear that? All right, I love you guys. Mwah! Blessings.